Hey everyone, it's Amanda, the Redheaded Mystic. Welcome to the Dead Garden. And I wanted to do a video on the people coming towards you. A lot of the readings have been, well, I mean, there's people in our lives, right? Makes sense. The people coming towards you, there feels like there's a lot of like partnership and collab energy and like the love energy that's coming in, like new people that you'll meet. Yeah, so I want to do a reading on the people coming towards you for October and November. And this could be friends, partnerships, or love. And this can be in, what is it? Yeah, career, like romance, and like social. So we'll do 3, and we'll see what we can get out of that. Okay, so what can I get for the people coming towards the collective? For friends, let's do first. Friends. The wounded child. Okay. Awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children. Opens the learning path of forgiveness. Okay, so you could have a potential friend coming towards you that maybe speaks to your inner child, and it says like awakens compassion. So maybe this person is a compassionate person, a forgiven person. They have a good heart. They have some childlike whimsy in them. They like to have fun. But I feel with the wounded child card, I feel like this friend will share in the fun and the lightheartedness, but can also be very serious because they've been through some things, maybe like yourself, something that is familiar and similar to the path that you're on. Okay, what can I get for like partnerships? This could be partnerships in career. This could be partnerships just in the community around you. People coming towards the collective. The gardener. Okay, so this deck, the archetype deck, it comes with 5 blank cards that you can make your own archetypes out of. They super didn't think it through because the glossiness on here, you can't write with pen, you can't use Sharpie, it just all rubs off. So I came up with the idea of, I had sticker paper, so I made sticker paper. I have yet to draw on there because that's like a whole other endeavor, but yeah, so the gardener. So the gardener for me is someone who cultivates beauty within themselves, on the earth, harmony. Could be a community gardener, could be a landscaper, someone who has a green thumb, someone who is efficient in growth, and that could be literal with plants, flowers, shrubs. Could be a plant mommy. Yeah, a gardener. So with partnerships and collab, that would be amazing, and totally lines up with that, because that's the kind of person that you want to have a partnership or a collab with. Someone who is visionary of what they want to do and what they want to create, what they want to cultivate. Someone who is creative, someone who enjoys the act of creating and building something for mutual beneficial aspects, or, you know, just for fun, right? That's really cool. Yeah. All right. So what can we get for romantic love coming in towards the collective? What can we get for romantic love? Queen. Radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. So this doesn't have to be like, this is queen, but this could also be king. So you could have a king coming towards you, or a queen coming towards you, whatever you're into. Put yourself where you belong, right? So this is someone of high caliber, right? So this isn't a page or a knight coming towards you. This is a king or queen coming towards you. So someone who has the majority of their shit together, someone who is emotionally mature, available, has their life, you know, in good standing and good stableness, and they're looking for someone to be with, to share with, to grow with, and you know, to run their land, to run their kingdom, to create with, even. Could be family, could be, you know, whatever the future means for the both of you. Yeah. I would like to know, we're gonna do some more into this. So what can you tell me about the friends coming towards the collective in this child wounded? Okay, so we got camel, and gazelle, wow, okay. So with the camel, there's like a blue moon. So yeah, so someone who is going to be serious in what it means to be a friend and to have friendship. So this is someone who takes the people they allow into their life seriously, that not everybody has access to that. And I just, Campbell's spitting with their attitude. It's funny. And the fact that camels are like a desert animal. So this means to me that this person, this friend coming towards you, has been through some things, much like you probably have, has emotional intelligence, who can hold their own when it comes to pressure situations. I just heard slow and steady, someone who's slow and steady. And then with the gazelle is like the complete opposite. So, okay, well, not necessarily opposite, because camel's sun, desert, but in the card, it's depicting a moon, right? So, and camels are very slow and steady, but they can also be really fast runners, right? So there's that. But what I was getting is like, there's like a balance with this. There's a sun in this card. Gazelles can be very fast and very trancy, I guess. And fierce, I find, with the sharp horns. So this person has a lot of personality. This person has a lot of attitude, I feel like. But they can be serious and fun at the same time. Yeah, the slow and steady. I feel like this person is stable and someone that you can count on when it comes to like they're consistent and reliable and predictable, but not in a boring way. And like you can count on them. Like, yeah, like there's like they're emotionally stable, they're emotionally intelligent, like there's no major surprises, there's no like blow ups, there's no underlying like passive aggressive energy. They are who they are and they give you what they give you and they're consistent about it and they're balanced. I like that. That's nice. Who doesn't want a balanced friend, right? That's consistent, reliable, stable. I can appreciate that, right? Okay, what about this I'm not going to do that because I didn't even... Partnerships. This gardener. Partnerships, collabs, coming towards the... We're getting 2 cards for each. That's interesting. We got lion and hummingbird. So off the bat, I'm already feeling like this person is grounded, but they have vision and their mind is always like creating like things, right? So this gardener could be like an artistic person, right? And with all the color in the hummingbird, right? Yeah, they bring fun and they bring beauty into the world, right? That clarifies that really well. Someone who runs their own ship, right? Someone standing in their power, someone who is with the solar and the sacral, someone who likes to express their desires, someone who likes to share, someone who likes to like ideas, someone who owns who they are and they have like integrity in what they do. And again, who doesn't want to work with someone that has that, right? I like that. That's really nice. Okay, what about this romantic love? This king or queen coming towards the collective. What can you tell us about that? That's way too many. Nope, we're not doing that. Okay, what can you tell me about this romantic love coming towards the collective, this king and queen energy? What kind of attributes can we expect out of that? La, 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 la. Let's do that one. Dolphin. Dolphins are always weird to me. I'm not like a huge fan of dolphins. They're cool though. So I'm getting like a lighthearted kind of freeness with this person. This isn't something they show everybody. This is something reserved for the person that holds their heart. That's interesting. And I'm hearing like fun. This person is fun. Now, whether or not this person is actually fun or people think this person is fun, it's not really what I'm getting. What I'm getting is like together, this person is like fun to you. You're fun to them. You have fun together. There's a lot of like fun and lightheartedness in the connection. I want one more. That's really pretty. I like that. That's nice. Elephant. I heard stable. Interesting. This person will be your strength. You will find strength with this person. This person is going to help you overcome maybe some hurdles or move some obstacles out of your way and these particular obstacles and hurdles isn't something you can do on your own. It requires another person. It requires backup. So if you're frustrated about something that doesn't seem to be working, or you can't get to that next level, or whatever it is, it's because you're not meant to. It's because someone else is supposed to help with that. You're not supposed to do everything on your own. And I noticed with this one, there's like, it's just like a keeper of the flame. And there's like a red gem on the third eye. I feel like this romantic love, which is red, which is weird. So they have love on the mind. They hold the flame. I also feel like this romantic love is also some type of partnership. So you will be doing something together with this person. That may be for the betterment of the community, or it could be spiritually based. That's really interesting. And nice and beautiful. All right, let's get into the tarot. All right, so for friends, this child camel gazelle coming towards, what can we expect out of the friendship? What are they going to help with? What are you going to help them with? So for the month of October, November, what do we have? The Six of Blades. I heard renew faith. So this person is going to bring you out of I don't want to say heaviness, but bring you out of the isolation of the thoughts and the feelings and the experience of not being able to trust people, and that the experiences you may have had with friends, you know, some people are just acquaintances, some people are just surface level people that you see, you know, throughout your day. But this particular friend coming towards you is going to help renew that, and is going to add I heard balm with all the leaves. This person will be like a soothing balm over, you know, maybe the betrayals and the backstabbing of friends, or the fake friends, or the fake acquaintances that you've had in your life. Can I get another one, please? And you might be the same for them as well, right? Mutual. I heard you'll blanket each other with the quilt that's in the child wound. So this could even have potential for, like, you know, like a bestie or something. Should always be your own best friend. So the Knight of Elixirs. Yeah, I feel like this person is going to be like a tonic or a balm in your life. And with the purple flowers, I feel like you're going to connect on a spiritual level. So this is a person that you'll be able to have conversations with that have some heart and soul and some cosmic meaning, that they're not going to roll their eyes, it's not going to go over their head, they're going to know what you're talking about, they're going to, you know, and if not, then have, you know, at least the curiosity, right? And acceptance, and even some belief in changing their mindset, you know, and vice versa. That's nice. What can I get for the gardener? The hummingbird, the lion, the partnerships. The King of Blades. I heard cutthroat. I heard doesn't play with the competition. This person's a go-getter. Like, what do they say? 10 toes down, fingers down, like all fours, kind of like you know, the long distance runners, and they start off down on like hands and feet, and waiting for like the starter gun to go off. But like feral. I feel like this person is, which would go with the lion, right? The fierceness. So whatever it is they do for work, or whatever it is artistic, or whatever it is they create, they're like a lion in that. And they don't put up with anybody who doesn't I don't want to use that word because that means something else, but they don't put up with anybody who's like not open-minded. Someone who's like completely closed off in the brain, has no form of free thinking or self-thinking. You know, someone who doesn't believe in stuff. That's very interesting. What can I also get for this gardener? The hummingbird and the lion. Okay. Should I take these? What do you mean no? No? But those are the 3 that fell out. Fine. Then give me some cards that you do want me to take. Can I get some cards for the gardener, please? This partnership. Can I get like one more? Doesn't always work. What's with all the blades, man? What is that, 8? The 8 of blades? Maybe this is like an edgy person. Someone who doesn't do things by the book. Like a rebel of sorts. Maybe this person's into knives. I was watching the Expendables, and they were like doing some knife throwing, and that's why I was thinking of that. Point to point. Yeah, this person stays on point. I feel like this person is super focused, which is really good in career and partnership, to have someone who's focused. I don't know why I'm thinking of mint when I'm looking at these leaves, but I feel like this person is like a cool person. Like, it's just a natural energetic thing they have. They're just that type of person. They're just kind of cool, easygoing. Not in the sense that they don't move fast, but they have machismo. I don't know. Yeah, and they, with the blades down and the blades up, like, they're cool about things. It's like, when you need to keep your sword up, you keep your sword up. When you need to, you know, keep it down, you keep it down. Like, I don't know. That's cool. I don't know. That's all right. Yeah, I feel like this person doesn't play about stuff. Like, they don't have time for crap. Like, they want to get to work, they want to be focused, they want to create, they want to build, and they want to meet people who want to do the same, right? Love it, right? Dedicated. Obsessed, but in like a good way, right? Okay, romantic love. What can we get for this king and queen, the dolphin and elephant? What can we get for that? What is this person going to help you with? What are you going to help them with? What's it going to bring into your life? I heard besides sex. Shout out to all the celibate ladies and men. What is the Four of Rods? And they look like screws. Right? Ugh. Can't make it up, right? Fuck. I heard threading the needle. Look like needles at the top. Like in what way? Okay, so threading the needle, right? I was thinking, so when I said threading the needle, I saw like a patch and like sewing. So, I mean, you could be a seamstress. This person could be into sewing, could be literal in that way. But I feel like this person is not, how do I want to say this? Don't make it so hard on yourself. So like when you're healed and you meet someone and they come into your life and it's like you have like, you know, your wounds are scarred over and stuff like that. And they might still like be a little bit fresh. Or when a snake sheds its skin, that new skin is going to take time to harden and thicken and all of that and not feel so sensitive. I feel like this person is going to patch up, or you might patch up the things for each other that are still a little tender, or maybe tiny little things that get put on the back burner because there's a whole bunch of other things that need to be done. I feel like this person is going to just automatically patch things up for you. And then I also got with Thread the Needle, that was like a song back in the early 90s. And it's like, there was a dance where you would hold your foot and then you would have to jump through, right? So again, with the elephant and this person helping you overcome obstacles or push through blockages, right? So clarification for that. And with the red flowers, how they're kind of a little orangey and they move into yellow, this is like lower 3 chakras, right? So this person is going to bring a lot of desire, a lot of passion, a lot of creativity. You're going to be really compatible in the bedroom, let's say. And just, you're going to bring out the creativity in each other, like within your life. Like things are going to be more blooming and fruitful, which is the way it should be. What else can I get for this romantic love, please? No? Can I get some other ones, please? That'll do. Okay, so the Hanged Man came up upside down. So I feel like the period of you or them being in a state of, like the Hanged Man being in a state of where you need to hold still and gain a bigger perspective or look at things in a different way. Wow. I just saw someone being held by their foot and being shaken and all of their pockets being emptied. Or being in a relationship where it drained you of everything that you had, and it was like a using thing, or just very superficial transactional type of relation. You're not going to have that with this person. This person is going to eliminate any staleness in the mind and in the 3D world and in like the 5D world. Like everything is just gonna be right side up and illuminated, and there's no more needing of time to like figure it out. It's just gonna happen. It's just gonna be. That's really nice. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be something? All right, let's, can we, okay, let's do last clarify. I could have ended it there, but like, I don't know, I feel like we can still go. Okay, so for friendships, what do we have? Yeah, being connected, being open-minded, finding that person that you can count on, right? Someone who sees both sides, someone who is empathic, someone who's wise. Did I say wised? I don't know. Anyways, okay. Partnership. What can I get for the gardener in the partnership of this person? Final message. Summer waxing crescent. Yeah. Major opportunity. Someone who celebrates the light and the creativeness of the world. Someone who is relaxed and cool and positive. Expansion. Really nice. Really, really, really nice. You know, and with the white and the hummingbird and the white flowers and this white dress, I feel like this person is a blessing in disguise, I feel like. Or maybe an earth angel on their own. You know what I mean? Someone that has been gifted to you from God, from your loved ones on the other side. That was an interesting message. It's really beautiful. You know, universe is always looking out for you. God is always looking out for you. Your ancestors and your loved ones on the other side are looking out for you. You know, whether you can see it, feel it, it's happening. What about this romantic love? Sun, the bringer of life. Yeah. Vitality, purple. Yep, purple, Amanda. Purposeful. What is with my words? Purposeful, willfulness, success, self-realization, vitality, creative identity. Yeah. This is gonna be, I feel like this is gonna be like your person. I feel like this has more than potential of being someone that you would marry, someone that you could see yourself growing old with. All right. Well, so these are the people coming towards you for October, November. I hope that it happens, because these seem to be really great people, and who wouldn't want to have these types of people and these types of energies in your life. If you liked the reading, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below. yeah, I hope you guys have a really nice day.